What's up, guys and gals of the internet? It's Andy from Andrigan Gaming, and I want to talk to you about something that I'm extremely excited about. And of course, as usual, that definitely pertains to my favorite video game of all time, Final Fantasy XI. So there's been a lot of buzz generated about the game here lately, and today being November the 19th of 2018, we're kind of coming off of the FanFest 2018 hype. As many of you guys probably know, if you dabble in Final Fantasy XIV as well, that the new expansion pack, Shadowbringers, was just announced, along with the information that we'll be seeing a Blue Mage job in Final Fantasy XIV, which of course rightfully has a lot of people super excited, but a little anxious about how that's going to play out. But we're not going to talk about Final Fantasy XIV right now, per se, because I really want to hone in on another thing that's kind of been in the atmosphere and electrically buzzing here lately, and that's back to Final Fantasy XI. So, a few things that I really want to cover, and I really just kind of want to get your mind wrapping around, are the things that have been popping up lately. So we know that 11 is always a really important month for Final Fantasy 11 because it is the 11th month. We also know that during the 11th month, a lot of times they do special events and, you know, one time a year type deals. But this year there's been a tremendous amount of things that were added to the game, events that were going. You've got the XP boost, you've got the Return to Vana'diel campaign. There's just a tremendous amount of things that are driving players to renew their subscription or just to venture back into Vana'diel and experience it more so than normal. And a couple of really interesting facts have surfaced lately, one of which being that there is a 14-day free trial of Final Fantasy XI even today in 2018. And for a game that's running on about 16 years old, that's pretty impressive. But Trip, my partner in crime, he actually started playing Final Fantasy XI through the 14-day free trial. We put it together a couple months ago, and he really enjoyed it. And that's one of the reasons that he's still playing the game right now. But recently it was posted that all of the available free trial keys were gone, which is something that seems really strange for a 16-year-old game that nobody really plays anymore. Except if you take a trip over to the Facebook page for the Ashura server, or if you jump onto the subreddit, you'll pay notice to a lot of really interesting posts that state new player or returning to the game, or I can't tell you how many posts I've seen recently about my first time playing since 2006. Guys, there's something electric in the air that's coming with Final Fantasy XI right now. And I really want everybody who's loved this game in the past to start paying attention because we're standing on a precipice. The reason I know that, and I know that something incredible is coming, is because for the first time in a very long time, December the 2nd in Japan of this year, they're going to be having a Final Fantasy XI only fan event. Now, to be fair, this is in Japan, so a lot of us wouldn't even have the opportunity to go. But this is the first fan event that they've done for this game in quite some time. There's going to be a lot of merchandise, a handful of t-shirts that are going to be available that look absolutely incredible, one of which is actually a t-shirt of the Brigandine armor, notorious level 40 plus armor, that orange and white checkerboarded front. Then also the Nation doublets for Wendy and Sandy and Bastok. Then there's also looks like a Subligar towel or something of the sort. I'm not totally sure what that is. But regardless, there's like gear being made for this game. Again, t-shirts and towels and stickers and all kinds of neat stuff. Another interesting fact is that we have heard that there will be a Final Fantasy XI mobile. We know that it's being rebuilt for mobile devices in Unreal Engine 4, so it's going to be a completely new title. They've said that it's not going to link up to your current account, and from what I understand, the initial intent is to take it through Chains of Promethea. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. So this is something that's been coming for a little while now, and a lot of people have heard about, and I gotta be honest, I don't think that Final Fantasy XI Mobile will get the same reaction that Diablo Immortal did. I think that Final Fantasy XI Mobile is something that people are interested in, that they would love to have. I know if I had an opportunity to play a graphically overhauled Final Fantasy XI on my tablet, I would be ecstatic. And I probably wouldn't play it on my phone because I got big dumb thumbs and I don't think that they would really cooperate. But on a tablet, I'd run away with that. It'd be amazing. It'd probably be a serious downgrade in my productivity overall in life. So a couple of other things that I really want to point out is, yes, there's a very good chance that this fan event that's going on in December could be unveiling the Nexon-produced Final Fantasy mobile title that they've been working on. But a fan event seems somewhat strange for something as simple as a mobile game. Now, I'm not saying that it's going to be simple. Maybe it'll be the next evolution in the Final Fantasy world. Who knows? But it still seems a little strange. Now, that's all the things that we do know, and those are the speculations that I kind of wanted to roll out. But now I want to journey down the rabbit hole. And if you're completely against like conspiracy rabbit hole theology here, then you can go ahead and close this video right now. But there's also a really interesting thing that's happened in the Final Fantasy XI community that I'm sure most of you guys, if you're avid players, have heard about. And that is that the #1 Twitch streamer in the United States, he's been stopping his Fortnite Twitch streams early in order to jump back over and play Final Fantasy XI. Now, of course, we're talking about Ninja. This guy is top of the charts in every respect when it comes to Twitch streaming and in the Fortnite world. He's very competitive, extremely famous guy. But it's interesting that this guy is closing Fortnite up early to jump on stream and play Final Fantasy XI. Now, here's where the rabbit hole kind of tightens up, because I find it interesting that Fortnite is probably one of the most successful video games in the entire world right now. And Fortnite is a multi-platform game. You can play it on mobile, you can play it on PC, you can play it on any gaming platform, and it's 100% free. You can buy skins, obviously, for cash, but you don't have to pay anything to download the game and enjoy it. So follow me here. The world's largest streamer that specializes in a mobile / free-to-play game is promoting a game that is rumored to be coming to mobile. Or are we seeing a resurgence in something new for Final Fantasy XI? Are we seeing the possibility that maybe Final Fantasy XI will go the route of Fortnite and not only release mobily on tablets and cell phones, maybe we'll get a Nintendo Switch crossover. Maybe we'll get a PC downloadable version of it. Guys, I got to be honest with you, with the screenshots that I'm seeing, and I highly encourage that you go and look into them, a Final Fantasy XI rebuilt in Unreal 4 with the same processes and the same gameplay, because honestly, I'm sorry, that's something that I love about the game, I would absolutely die for. I think that would be awesome. Regardless as to what your feelings are on where Final Fantasy XI is going, there's absolutely no way to get around the fact that there's something buzzing in the air with this game right now. We're seeing a resurgence. We're seeing more people coming back to the game than I've ever experienced in the years that I've played. We're seeing more commercial attention being drawn to the game, and we're seeing famous people start playing the game openly. Guys, I don't know what it means, but I'm excited. I'm excited to see what the future holds. I'm excited to see where we go with this, and let me know what you think. Tell me down in the comments, do you think that Final Fantasy XI is on its way out? Do you feel like Final Fantasy XI is growing again? Do you feel like there's a possibility that maybe if all this commercialization is successful, maybe we'll see another expansion? You know, I know that Yoshi P's already come out and said maybe not an expansion, but some new content. But technically, Rhapsodies of Vana'diel wasn't an expansion, and it was still an incredible content patch. So tell me what you think. Drop it down in the comments. You can also find me on Twitter at AndrewGaming, or you can find me on Instagram. Any of those ways are easy ways to get in touch, and just let me know what your thoughts are. As always, I encourage you to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Trip and I are constantly working on new Final Fantasy XI content. But the holidays, things are probably going to be a little sparse, but we're going to do our best to stay on a normal schedule. Anyhow, you guys, I really appreciate you sticking it out for this 10 minutes of me just ranting about my favorite game. Outside of that, you guys take it easy, and I'll catch you in the next one. Deuces.